she's bigger. She looks like a fox.
Oh shit.
Sorry, my hair is like,
All right, here we go. Okay, here we
I
go.
should never have done that.
Okay, here we go. All right. And we're live. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching us discuss the top 5 year in review. I want to thank my esteemed panelists for coming on today. We have Sister Khadijah, we got Shakir, and we have Elisabeth. I want to thank you all for coming on. And I want to thank our sponsor for tonight's top 5 for helping me take care of the Zoom feed this month. That is ABC. I Love Me. She told me shout her out. She wants to sponsor this book.
Nice.
This book, and she sponsored this week's episode, so I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Everyone who's watching, we are doing the top 5 movies right now. We will later do top 5 TV shows of the year. And the top 5.
Let's go.
Okay, for the top 5 movies of the year, we're going to start with Sister Khadijah. Who you got at number 5? What do you have at number 5?
Well, at number 5, it was a very hard choice.
Okay.
And being I'm a little older of the group, I just don't go with what I just feel. I did some research on the numbers and yes,
Okay.
you know me.
Right.
Yes.
So, with that being said, I had at number 3 Crazy Rich Asians, which was a very popular show. Yeah,
I heard great things about that
numbers.
Okay.
Very, very popular film that came out at the tail end. So I have at number 5 Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians.
But I don't know what I just said, but I hope it's saying something that the movie was good.
Okay.
My friend is from China, and she says it's amazing.
Okay.
Oh.
That's my 2 cents. I don't know. I've never.
Good to hear.
Okay.
I
I
googled that one too.
Okay. Oh, y'all not go to the movies. Y'all got to Google some good movies, y'all. So everybody who's watching top 5 movies of 2018 with on number 5. Okay, Shakir, what you got for number 5?
I got Bird Box. I like
Okay.
Bird Box. You know,
Shakir,
all the
don't be
memes
just
made me
Google
watch it.
Don't just be Googling.
No, all the memes. No, listen, all the memes made me watch that movie. It'll be a very good movie.
I'm watching
it
towards
tonight.
the end.
All right.
At first, I didn't know what it was about. The memes, none of the memes is about the movie. 90% of them.
So if you see the memes and then you watch the movie, is it gonna make sense or no?
No.
No, yeah.
The only thing gonna make sense is the blindfold. That's the only thing.
Exactly. The way our people are today, they're already blindfolded mentally, so they don't.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's exactly the truth.
Excellent. So Elizabeth, what do you got for number 5?
Oh my gosh, there's 2. Can I do a TV show? No, I already did that. For number 5, the name is totally escaping me. It's gonna be terrible. It's called. I'm the worst guest ever, but this is sort of like Bird Box. Like I feel like this is entertaining. It's a show about this girl who's large and she's a beauty queen. And Jennifer Aniston is it? Someone help me. The name.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
I was about to watch that thing too.
It's called it's Blumpkin.
Ah.
It's called Biscuit. It's called.
Yeah, my mom's and my sister watched that. They told me it was
What
good.
is it called? It's my number 5, and
Yeah.
I should have it written down.
Somebody asked the comments. They should know. I think I seen it on there.
Where's the?
I didn't watch it, but I seen it.
It's got.
Yeah. I ain't watching either. My mom's and my sister told me it was good.
It's really good. It's okay.
I've seen it.
You'll figure out the name. It's called. It's a nickname that her mom calls her. Her mom and they literally say this word all throughout the movie. This is sort
on
of
Netflix.
Funny. Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
On Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's got Jennifer Aniston, and she plays the mom. She's like a beauty queen mom, and then this girl's like super obsessed with Dolly Parton. What does she call her? Biscuit.
Okay.
Somebody help me out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know what?
Like,
I'm trying. It's not working. I'm trying to help the sister out, but it's not working.
It's like
I see it. I know exactly. I see the pit. I don't know the name of it, but I see
it's like Blumpkin or Biscuit or like it's some sort of snack that you eat. Dumpling.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
All right, excellent.
Anyways, it's great. I wept. I cried my freaking face off. I cried a lot. It's very uplifting. I recommend it.
Mimi said her name was Dumpling. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. My number 5.
Now she say it.
I know, I'm like, Mimi, come on now. All right, my number 5 is Spider-Man Into the Universe. I don't know if y'all saw that. That was a very good movie. I'm telling you, I was not expecting that. I thought I was like, oh, okay, somebody could be like a cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my number 4. Number 4 right there.
Okay, Toy and Angela both say Dumpling. So everybody's seen Dumpling except for me, apparently. All right.
It's great. It's heartwarming.
Okay.
Check it out. Definitely gonna check it out.
It's really good. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay.
I gotta check that one out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, we back to you, Sister K. Number 4.
Okay. So I had a tie at number 4. And I love cartoons. I don't know how many people in this audience are cartoon fans, but I'm a cartoon fan. So I had a tie at number 4 for The Incredibles 2 and Coco. Coco had me crying like I was a quarterback. Remember Me. The Incredibles, of course, is nothing greater than a man staying home and the woman is out working.
That's what we do.
Not according to the teachers. Let me just make that very clear. But it was both of the movies were worth the wait. The Incredibles took 7 years to come out, so it's a huge break. And Coco, again, talked a lot about family, and sometimes in family they have some manners that just don't make any sense. The mother didn't like music anymore because the father left her because he was a musician. That's how Black families are. That's so you know they were part of the original family. They make up these rituals that mean nothing, has nothing to do with anything. Why do you like music? Because your man left you. Got nothing to do with that. But you so Coco and Incredibles at number 4 for my.
Okay, excellent. I want to thank everybody for telling us about Dumpling. Naima says Den of Thieves. Alicia says Incredibles. Shakir, what you got for number 4?
I got Spike Lee's Black Klansman. When he had he infiltrated it and all that stuff. It was like a real dope movie. It's based on a real story and everything. It was dope. It's really dope.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. It was kind of clean.
We have to remember also that that was our favorite actor, Denzel Washington, his son. That was his first time coming.
Yeah, his son. His first
time being the star in that movie.
And he did good too. He did real good.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent,
he did.
Excellent job.
Excellent. I've heard a lot of great reviews about that. Elizabeth,
John
what you got?
David Washington is his name. John David Washington is his son's name.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What you got for number 4?
What do I have for number 4 is Jumanji.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jumanji. I forgot about Jumanji.
I did too. I forgot about that.
Jumanji was just freaking great. Here's what I loved about Jumanji. This is like my legitimate feelings on Jumanji. Is that it was like, was it this year? I feel like it. Anyways, all I know, it was like last winter. I'm like, I don't see a lot of movies. I'll be honest, but everyone, the theater was packed, and it was like every single person. I was like, wow, like there's everyone of different races, colors, and creeds, and we're all laughing our asses off at Jumanji.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Jumanji, yeah, that's a classic.
That's
a classic.
It was cool. Like,
for them to bring it back. Yeah.
So when we see racial equality happen, we're gonna be like, yo, it's Jumanji up in this piece right here. I know.
That's what.
It's true. We were all laughing together.
Jumanji. Jumanji.
Thank you, Shakir. Thank you, Shakir.
I like that. It's Jumanji.
Okay. So number 4 is Bohemian. For me, is Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know if you all ever got to see it.
Yes.
But it's a great biopic about the singer, the rock.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it's about the rock group, about Queen. They had so many hits. They had "We Will Rock You," the song "Bohemian Rhapsody," "Somebody to Love." They just had a lot of hits, and to see their story, it was just inspirational.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I gotta watch that because I missed that one.
Breaking up. Yeah, Freddie Mercury was the lead singer of the group, and one thing I liked about the movie, focused too much on his homosexuality, which was a huge aspect, of course. that they try to overshadow the talent dealing more with the activistic life. They didn't entertain it as much. They hinted to it, but they focus a lot on the totality of the group and the impact they had on rock and roll.
Yeah, nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. Mimi, you need to see it. Absolutely, you do. I want everybody who's watching to please know that we're doing top 5 movies of 2018. Please let us know your list. Okay, Sister K at number 3. What you got?
She's Frozen.
Okay.
She's like, no.
Thank you for that. Here we go. All right, we're coming back to you.
It is. It's Frozen.
Yeah, what you got for number 3?
Equalizer 2. I got, Denzel, the father now. The father came in at my number 3. I'm a big fan of Denzel. I know you don't like Denzel, but seeing Denzel as an action figure, I like seeing Denzel. I can watch any Denzel movie.
We got disconnected.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there she go.
Are we back?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, Shakir, we coming back to your typical movie of just choosing Denzel. Yes, Sister K, what's your number 3? Can you hear me? Okay, she's back out again. Can you hear me, Sister K?
No, she can hear you.
Number
Yeah,
3.
I can hear you, sir. I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Number 3.
You're number 3.
My number 3, which was a huge issue and caused a huge conflict in my home, was Avengers. Avengers was number 3. It was amazing. Avengers was number 3. I almost caused a ruckus on my post, brother, but I had to calm my son down. I'm like, that's number 3 for me. Action packed, of course, dealing with, Marvel and everything, but I put it as number 3 for Avengers.
Okay, that's very disrespectful, but okay, we'll let it slide. It's very to have it at number 3. It's very disrespectful. That literally is the movie of the year. Naima, the fact that you said number 3, really, how dare you just I don't understand.
He said I'm disrespectful. Oh man, brother, don't do me like that.
No, I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to my sister in the comments. She said number 3 as well. Okay, but Earl, Mandy says Samson. I haven't seen Samson, but it sounds like it might be good. Okay, Elizabeth, what you got for number
Samson
3?
and Goliath?
No, Shakir, there's no such thing as Samson and Goliath.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Okay, Elizabeth, what you got for number 3?
Can I give you, well, if I have an obscure one that no one can watch, is that bad?
That's fine. That's whatever.
Yes. Okay.
No.
I have 2. I'm gonna do 2 obscure movies to look for because I don't think they're released yet. But at the Nashville Film Festival, there was a movie directed by a friend of mine called Other Versions of You, and I think it gets a distribution deal sometime this year. And it was amazing. It's basically about like a guy who goes every door he opens, it's like another universe. And so he's trying to find the love of his life, and he's going through all these doors and going into different universes, and it's amazing. Basically. Okay, excellent. So there's there's another film coming out to look for. I think it goes to Sundance this year. It gets distribution, and it's called Red Dog. And it's a friend of mine who's a musician. He writes for a bunch of country music artists here in Nashville, and his mom was a stripper. So he did a doc, but then she's like this super nice woman, not a stripper anymore, but she was a stripper starting when she was 14 until when he was 4 years old. And so it's this really interesting documentary just about her and all the crazy stories and how she became this. She obviously stopped doing that. It's surprisingly incredible. It's called Red Dog, and it's amazing.
And based on a true story?
Yeah, the Red Dog is a documentary. It's literally he did a documentary on his own mom.
Crazy.
So he just put a camera up and just was tell me about these stories, Mom.
We already know what's the true story. When do strippers lie?
Absolutely. Okay.
It was crazy.
Sorry, that left it wide open for a joke. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so Damon says his number 3 is Bohemian Rhapsody. Absolutely. I'm gonna keep reading this name with the rest of them. His number 4 was Equalizer 2. His number 5 was Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot of good things about it. Now we're on to Mimi says thanks for the Sundance exclusives. She'll be on the lookout for it. Toy Muhammad said Ralph Breaks the Internet. Black Panther and Creed. Excellent. Earl. I think I'm saying his name right. Earl says how it ends. Okay, my number 3 is Creed 2. I thought it was just a very powerful movie. I thought it was a great sequel, and the soundtrack was good, and Michael B. Jordan did a great job. And Drago's son, he did a good. He was good as well. So
Yeah,
I really like. Okay, Sister K, number 2. What you got?
My number 2 was Mr. Shakir's. I believe what was his number 4?
Oh, yeah, 4.
The Black Klansman as my.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a real good one.
Okay,
you gotta watch that one. That's a good one.
Black men infiltrating the KKK in the 1970s. That was big. And like I said, John David Washington did his breakout role. He did an amazing job, and he took his own. He didn't just follow behind his father. He earned that part, and he played it very, very well. And that Klansman, I mean, your brother that the movie was based on is still alive today. And so is David.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The KKK at that time during the movie.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Excellent. Okay. Naima says her number 2 is Creed. Damon says his number 2 is Xfinity's War. Damon, you really be disrespect. Everybody's really disrespecting Xfinity War. I don't know why everybody keeps making it like these low numbers. I don't understand. Okay. Shakir, what you got for number 2?
Same Creed 2.
Okay, you got Creed 2 for number 2. Okay.
Yeah, he did good. And he from out here, he messed with the director from out here, so I always messed with him regardless. Ever since he did Fruitville Station, out here from Oakland, so I'm gonna go with Creed 2. It was decent. I really don't like boxing movies like that because they all remind me of the same kind of storyline. But just because he had all his movies prior, I'm just going off his track record, and he had to bounce back from Black Panther and everything.
Thank you for that, Shakir. All right, Elizabeth, what you got for number 2?
For number 2, White Boy Rick.
Hey, Tramp or Die. Yeah,
what's that?
I'm obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
I was mostly obsessed with the fact you haven't seen it.
You gotta see it.
White Boy Rick is so good. Sorry, my dog.
It sounds like it's a good one.
They're like doing something.
Hey, dog.
So, White Boy Rick is a movie about this kid who was like the biggest drug dealer in Detroit, and he was like 14 or 16, and he was this huge drug lord, and ended up there, and he like got connected.
My type of movie.
Yeah, he was the informant. It's very real. That's why it was so good. It had Matthew McConaughey and this kid who they literally just found. They did auditions all around the world, and the lead actor in the movie had never acted before in his life. And I think that's one of the reasons that it was so good, because he was so good. His acting was like,
that sounds like one I would like. That sounds like one
it's so good.
Like.
It's so
White Boy Rick.
White Boy Rick. You'll love it.
That sounds like a good one.
It's really, really, really solid.
Straight dog.
Yeah.
A little gangster movie.
Excellent.
It is. It is. It's gangster, but like it's heart, and it's like in the late 80s, like early 80s. So the style's really cool. The cars are cool. His dad, like Matthew McConaughey, plays like this white trash like arms dealer who like will go buy guns at flea markets and sell them. It's all a true story. It's fascinating.
Oh yeah.
Shakir is basically Grand Theft Auto. All right, here we go. So,
you seen it?
No, I saw the beginning of it, but I didn't finish watching it because I had a bad copy on my Fire Stick, so it was really making me
mad. Oh man!
I was alone in the theater watching it. Like
this guy.
It's good though.
Yeah. Okay. Angela said the ending ruined the movie, so but it was good.
White Boy Ricky.
Damon said Black Panther played a major role in Xfinity War, but can be swapped out around. He's a Marvel fiend. That's right, Damon. I know you like superhero movies because you had Black Panther as your profile picture. Okay, my number 2 is one of the most important movies in the history of cinema. Boom, 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 boom. Black Panther. I just thought it was very
number what?
Black Panther.
Is your number what?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, I thought it was very well written. I thought it was the acting was great. But Michael B. Jordan,
weirder and weirder.
Michael B. Jordan stole the show. So, you know what I'm saying? It really wasn't about the Black Panther. It was really more like Killmonger type thing because more people like wind up liking him than the Black Panther, whatever. All right. Sister K, number one, what you got?
You got a personal issue with that, brother. These women are too much about him.
Okay, what you got for that one? Huh?
What's your number one?
It's number one.
Me?
No, Sister K.
Are you talking to me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brother, you already know. I wish I could put this red dot up here, Wakanda up in this number, my brother. You already know. Black Panther was number one highest gross movie of the year. Boy, Chadwick, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita, my girl Angela Bassett, can't get no better than that. I mean, everybody was Wakanda. We had everybody. That's when you see that true unity. We all like this, coming in the mosque everywhere. Coming at work, with the Wakanda. So my thing.
Okay, good.
Wakanda was one of the highest grossing movies. I mean, Black Panther was one of the highest grossing movies of this year. And one thing about the movie itself, it incorporated and gave a sense of heritage. I even made this stew that the woman, even though Wakanda is not real, but the lady was like, if they ate like this in Wakanda, so I made this stew based off of the movie. I think again the movie was amazing. It had again highest grossing movie of the year. That's been the Avengers for those Avengers fans out there.
I'm about to say because you already know my number.
Take that. Voice. But that was my movie that I like. Number one.
Okay. Excellent. And that's good. I'm sure a lot of people will choose Black Panther's number one. Shakir, what you got for number one?
Yeah, I already know. Black Panther. At least for this year. It's 2018 for this year. That was the biggest movie to come out this year. You know, that's what I'll go there. I'll go with the Black Panther. I won't elaborate. You already elaborated on it a lot, but it gave you a good mirror image. It gave you a different light to me. That's what I like about it. You know, you got your good Black people, then you got your other Black people, and it shows that all Black people ain't the same. Some is good, some is bad, just like everybody else. So I kind of like that.
Right.
Excellent. Camilla says number one is Spider-Man. Thank you for that. Errol says number one.
Spider-Man number one?
Yes, but Spider-Man was amazing, bro. Naima says Black Panther number one. She's just choosing on Michael B. Jordan. I don't know why she's made that number one. Okay, so Elizabeth, who you got for number one?
I never got to see Black Panther.
Okay.
When it was in the theaters, I was working like every single I was like having some time where I was super busy and I was like, I want to see Black Panther, and then it was not happening. And so I just want to say I'm sad. Not that I can't go see it. But I never see any movies, so I feel the need to be like, bless up to Black Panther. I think I saw like 5 movies this whole entire year, so my list basically consists of those. But A Star Is Born, but it was really depressing. But I thought that it was a very, very, very.
Heard about that movie.
The reason that I thought it was so good is that I felt like it painted an extremely realistic.
A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of like what, even though it was a tragedy and it was sad and it like was very upsetting, but it painted a very realistic picture of like how the entertainment industry just like doesn't care, you know, like is very willing to use people up, like very good people, and like and what can happen if you don't have your own integrity together, you know. That's so right. I thought it was very realistic in that way. And a very realistic portrait of addiction in terms of like, anyways, it was really good.
Okay, listen, I want to see that because
and that was the remake.
Yeah, okay,
remake. That was the remake.
But if you read articles
in the first one, but who was supposed to star with that one?
It had
Lady Gaga.
That role.
Oh,
Lady
Barbra
Gaga.
Streisand was in it.
Yeah,
no. I'm talking about the original. That's a remake. A Star Is Born was done prior. And I
she said Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand, thank you. Barbra Streisand, but I can't remember who else plays her co-star.
Some dude who looks like Burt Reynolds but isn't.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't,
okay. Thank you.
I don't know.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So my number. Excellent. So that's all you had great picks, but the number one movie was the number one grossing movie of the year. The one that had more shock value than the Black Panther. Why? Because Thanos killed the Black Panther. Why? Spider-Man, you're out of here. He's killing everybody. The Avengers. I don't even know why we having this conversation, y'all. Y'all got to see the movie, man. Like, The Avengers was the best movie of the year. It wasn't even close. I like Black Panther. I liked all other movies, but Avengers, that man, he killed Spider-Man. How you gonna kill a little kid? You know, how you kill a teenager? Like that was amazing. Like that, like he was a bad dude. Killmonger was good. Killmonger was good too. I get it. Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Right on. But you know, I'm just saying, like Thanos is like, you know what I mean?
Look, this how I'm doing you now, brother Joshua.
So how many superstars was this Avengers? How many Avengers superstars was there in that movie? Yeah. Wait, you gonna choose a whole army over one? It took an army. It took an army.
Okay, so our next thing we're doing is
I just did it. I told my Spidey. No.
Ain't nobody was walking around doing that. Ain't nobody was walking around.
listen.
That's right, brother.
Okay,
was
listen.
like this.
Everybody's walking.
Look.
They was doing this. Wakanda.
Yeah, but, man, y'all got to see the movie because all that Wakanda went away real quick. Listen.
Hey, they're doing that maybe in 1988, not 2018.
So the next one we're doing is top five TV shows of the year. Top 5 TV shows of the year.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start with Elisabeth. What you got at number 5?
Whew, this is hard. I'm gonna go with Dogs on Netflix.
Okay.
Have you guys seen it? It's really good. It's called Dogs. It's a documentary TV series about dogs. And there's this one, it's like, there's this one episode where there's a guy who, it simultaneously tells you about like the deep friendship between this guy and his dog, but also like he is a refugee from Serbia. So you learn all about like Serbia and the war and what's happening there. And then he has this gorgeous, like, I don't know, I did this. His dog is like a god. His like dog is just like this magical, glorious, beautiful, friendly dog. And he has to get the dog from Serbia to Germany. And anyways, there's it's a bunch of heartwarming tales about like the dogs and people's love for their dogs. And it's really good. I was like, you'll watch it and be like, like you'll ugly cry with joy. It's really good.
All right. Well, I haven't seen Dogs or heard about it, but I'm gonna take your word for it because you have 2 dogs.
So good.
Uncle Chip says Black Panther's number 1. I mean, Minister Jamil says Minister Jamil says Black Panther's number 1. Okay, Shakir, what you got for number 5? Best TV shows of the year. Everybody who's watching, you please comment.
This Is Us. I got This Is Us as number 5.
Okay, why you like This Is Us, Shakir?
I like This Is Us because the guy was adopted and all that stuff, and then how they all related to each other, how all just came together, you know? It's like some was blessed with an upper hand, but some appreciate the upper hand more because they didn't have it. You know, that's what I got out of it. You never know what you got.
Real talk. Okay, Sister Khadijah. You number 5?
Well, my favorite show, and it's been on syndication for so long. My favorite.
Oh no.
Oh man. Oh.
See?
No, she's just a head. Just a circle. Okay.
She's just
that's all that Wakanda.
There you go.
Just like Thanos. I'm telling you.
Wakanda.
She's like,
oh man.
My back.
Come back to
us. Ma'am.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep jumping in and out. But my are we there? My number 5 is Modern Family. Modern Family is one.
Okay, Modern Family is good. Modern Family is funny. It is funny. I like Modern Family.
Hilarious. Claire, Luke, Mitchell. I mean, and it really goes like how modern families are. You get 2 gays that marry and adopt a Chinese baby. You know, a man that's married, get old. You get a young Spanish woman that can't speak English.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
That's Americans' modern family. That's traditional family. I love the concept. I love the dialogue in the show. It's one of my favorite shows, Modern Family.
Absolutely. I'm a huge fan of Phil Dunphy. He's my favorite TV dad, or second favorite TV dad of all time. I think he's really funny. Okay, number 5. My number 5 is a show that's from my hometown of Naperville, Illinois. and it's called Ozark. I don't know if y'all up on Ozark or not.
My friend was on Ozark.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah. Ozark is amazing, and it's a good show. It's about suburban families and what they'll do in order to survive financial crisis sometimes. So
suburban families
Check it out.
learning how to survive.
yeah, financial crisis. Like everybody loses. So basically, everybody don't stay rich.
Suburban families.
Yeah.
Oh, like okay. How to stay in a
They're like,
billionaire.
is this an oxymoron?
Right.
What?
A billionaire trying not to be a millionaire type of struggle.
All right, here we go.
Instead of shopping twice a week, they can only go once.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly. Can't buy
Gotta
the new
watch the show.
Mercedes.
Gotta watch the show. Gotta watch the show.
I'm gonna check it out, though.
I am no, Josh. What is it called again, Josh?
It's called Ozark. It's on Netflix. It's about shooting, killing. It's like, what do y'all mean? Like, I don't understand. But a family goes through some things and it happens. Listen, Naima says Black Lightning. That's right, Naima. Keeping up with the Wakanda. Black Lightning. Okay.
How many seasons?
Ozark got 3.
All right, cool.
Mimi says Black Lightning as well. I'm not up on Black Lightning, but I see a lot of people talk about it. Okay.
I haven't seen that one either.
Elizabeth, number 4. What you got?
I have too many. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go for another feel-good show, Magic for Humans. So good. Have you guys heard of it?
Not at all. Okay.
Not at all. Okay.
What's the name of it?
It's called
Magic for Humans.
It's on Netflix, and it's only 6 episodes, and you wish there were more, but it's this really talented musician, and he does a variety show. Like, here's a trick that he does. I won't give it away, but it's amazing. He takes a girl's cell phone. He does all kinds of tricks like this. He takes a girl's cell phone, sticks it in a bottle, and then throws the bottle in the ocean, then has her friend call her cell phone, then get the bottle out of the ocean, and her friend is calling her. Anyways, many tricks of like that.
Okay.
It's a mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. He's a brilliant musician. He's a super nice guy. It's like a fun show for the family. Like there's one where he's doing a marshmallow competition with kids, and then he just as many marshmallows come out of his mouth as are the size of the human body. It's amazing, and it's a lot of great magic, and it's funny, and it's he does magic on the street. It's really great.
Excellent. It sounds like some of my moms will really enjoy it because she likes watching that kind of stuff on Netflix and stuff. So I'm gonna tell her about it.
It's good. It's feel good. Yeah.
Feel good. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. It's Khadijah, number 4.
My number 4 is one of my favorites as well. It's been on for some time. The Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Bernadette, Leonard, Rod. Big Bang Theory is hilarious. I mean, many of us are my brother's a nerd. He still go to the comic book store and collect his comics. And I love the storyline. Very funny, very easy comedy. So the Big Bang Theory is my number 4.
Everybody who's watching, please let us know your top 5 TV shows of the year. The Big Bang Theory is a great show. I haven't been able to get into it, but I like this. I do watch Young Sheldon, which is a spinoff of the Big Bang Theory, and I like that. So I gotta give up. Shakir, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, I got one Netflix show. I'm in between Insecure. I did that because I know all the girls like that one. I just throw it out there. I don't want to be biased. It's a decent show for me. I don't really care for it, but it's decent. It's popular, so I just went with that one. But I go with Netflix. Got a movie called The Last Kingdom on there. I like the little Swords movies. That's real good.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
At least you're being honest about the Insecure for the women, because I can't get into it. But I don't know a girl who doesn't like Insecure.
I've never seen it.
Never seen it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's so different. Like you don't like it.
I think I will. Yeah.
But The Last Kingdom is good. You need to check out The Last Kingdom. It's like a good little warrior movie, like how they used to fight back in the day on horses and swords.
Hey, all right. My number 4 is a show. It's called Succession. Its first season was this year, and it was amazing. It's about a rich father and his 4 children and how he's about to die. And it's about people trying to fight to take over his company. And can you trust your family, or do you trust the outside people to take over the company? So
what's the name of it?
Succession. Yes.
That's on Netflix too?
Full of magic, Mimi. Huh? What you say, Shakir?
It's on Netflix too?
No, I watch it on Fire Stick, so I don't know. Like on Amazon, so I don't know. I think it's on show. I think it's a Showtime show, but I watch it on Fire Stick, so I don't know. But Succession is amazing, and it has a lot of principles in it about like when you die, who should take over, and who should it be blood or shouldn't it be, and it's just good. And it's about everybody being greedy. Okay, number 3. What you got, Elizabeth?
I've got all my shows are Netflix. Maniac on Netflix. So
okay.
Have you guys seen it? It's so good. It's,
Okay. I haven't seen
Maniac.
it. But I've seen it come up.
It's like a mini series, and it's like fantasy. There's an episode where they're trying to get a lemur. They're trying to save a lemur, and there's like mafia guys and like fur coats. And they have a mullet. It's really interesting, and all the set design is like it's like you feel like it's the 80s, but then it's also 2020 apocalypse, but then it's also like the 60s, like the art, the fashion and art direction. It's just super weird. If you like stuff that's like quirky and weird, like Wes Anderson-ish, it's
okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, we definitely got that on the list. Everybody who's watching, please let us know your top 5 TV shows of 2018. Yahweh, I appreciate your text. You already know what it is, my brother. Sister K, what you got for number 3?
I have for number 3 is the BET special. It was on for several weeks. BET with Bobby Brown. That was the ish.
Okay.
I love Bobby.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
My brother, don't play right there. Yeah, so that was like amazing. It lets you know again who was really crazy in that relationship. Shout out to Whitney Houston. It really made me have a higher say no to drugs, but it made me have a really higher respect for Bobby Brown and his struggle. And it just also like helps me deal like we are being taught with Dianetics, how the minister told us to study Dianetics. And how all of the things they experienced as a child, it affected him, and that's why he was always dependent and getting dependency on others, starting at a very young age. And one other key thing I looked at the movie too, and let me end, how in the New Edition movie, the fathers wasn't present during that movie. It only seemed like they were raised by single mothers.
Absolutely.
But then when you watch the Bobby Brown movie, the father was there the whole time. I'm like, yeah. But either way, Bobby, you gotta have that little info in there. Like, look, the brothers is there, don't be acting like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Act like the fathers wasn't present. But overall, it made me have a huge respect for Bobby Brown and his style, the king of R&B, Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, okay.
Don't say that. Don't start that one.
Now,
I got Queens. I see you down there.
Listen, when you said BET movie, my heart stopped. I was like, oh no. But Bobby Brown was an amazing movie. He's an amazing singer, and I'm glad how they portrayed him. They didn't, like you said, they didn't blame all the drugs on him because that wasn't the case. So I like Bobby Brown. I'm a huge Bobby Brown fan. All right, Shakir, what you got for number 3?
Animal Kingdom. I don't know if you know about Animal Kingdom. It come on TNT.
Okay.
It's about a family, same thing, little rich family, but how they do little schemes and stuff to manage keeping their money. Kind of like how you
never heard of that.
In your suburb. So it's kind of how you talk about the suburb stuff, but they like it's like a woman, with like 4 kids, and she has them do a lot of stuff to make money, a lot of deceitful stuff that they do. They rob banks and do all that stuff. Look up Animal Kingdom. It's on TNT too. It's really, really good. My brother put me on that.
It's on the list. Oh, it's definitely on the list now. Mimi and Naima both said On My Block on Netflix. They said it's a great show. I didn't get a chance to get into it, but
On My Block?
Yeah, On My Block on Netflix. But I heard a lot of people like it. Everybody who's watching, we're doing top 5 TV shows of the year. My number 3 is a TV show that the first 2 seasons was good, but this 3rd season was amazing. It's called Greenleaf. If you want to talk about religion and
I forgot about that on Oprah. Oprah, huh?
Bro, don't sleep.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Greenleaf is real good. It's full of drama.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
It surprised me.
It
really surprised me.
Yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth, what you got for number 2?
Oh man, this is really hard for me. Okay, I want to give a shout out to Everything Sucks on Netflix. It's not my number 2, but I just want to shout it out. It's really funny.
Okay.
And then I want to say that my number 2 is Westworld.
Okay, I see everybody talking about Westworld. I didn't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down really quick about Westworld.
Break it down.
Yeah, Westworld is popular.
Season 1. I don't think that season 2 was as good as season 1, but it's still really good. Season 1 is like this amazing spiritual freaking journey. Okay. And you're like, oh my God, like robots and humans and what is my soul? And then season 2 is a little less spiritual, and that's why I didn't like it as much. But I was like obsessed with Westworld. Like I might have like missed some deadlines because of Westworld. It's good. I only got HBO for Westworld. I literally did HBO. I was like, Westworld's done, you out. So,
okay, good.
Wow. Yeah. That gotta be a good one. And it's on HBO too? Oh yeah, it must be a good one.
Okay, Angela says The Chi. I see a lot of people talk about The Chi. I watched the first season and it was very sad, but it was good. Very good. But it was
that was this year?
Yeah.
The second season came out this year?
I don't know. I just
it's only one season.
I don't know. I only saw season 1.
I think it's only one season.
Okay, Greenleaf for Naima, Greenleaf for Mimi. And Naima says Mimi stop stealing her list. Okay, Sister K, number 2.
My number 2 was brother. You had it as your number 3, but Greenleaf is the truth. That's my number 2.
Excellent.
Yeah, that is a good one.
As Lady, my Green Chief David as Bishop James, Oprah Winfrey as Miss Mavis. That's what I really respect the gangster of Oprah Winfrey. She makes no excuse to still her dream of acting and everything. And of course, it's a big mega church, and we already know when money is involved, there goes the drama. So this show is amazing, an amazing show going into a lot of family issues and concerns that always is hidden, and a lot of the demons come out, and, but they still try to keep the flock going. So Greenleaf was my.
I can't hear you, Sister K. I hear some noise in the background. I really can't hear you. I can't fully hear you.
That's not from me.
I can hear.
That's Shakir. That's Shakir. That's on your thing. I'm thinking, Shakir, my God, I'm thinking that's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I'm so confused about what's going on right now, Shakir. I'm so confused.
It wasn't me. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. No, because you was looking around.
No interruptions.
Yeah, no, you was looking around, so I thought it was you.
I got on my headset, so I couldn't hear. I'm like, what the heck? Then I started listening to what you said. I'm like, man, these big kids.
Okay, Shakir, who you got for number 3?
ATL. Your boy out there.
That's my number 2 too.
You know, that's a good show right there, man. It's just how you grind. It just show them how people really grind before they got anything. That's what I like about it. You know, before they come rich and all that stuff, how they really try to get to where they want to go, to struggle they really try to get through. And I like seeing that kind of loophole and stuff. You know, give you hope.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. ATL was my number 2 as well. Atlanta, I really Donald Glover is a genius, and
so good.
Yeah. The way he writes his show, and he can sing, he rap, he can do it all. All right, number 1, who you got, Elizabeth?
Yeah. Number 1 is Handmaid's Tale.
Okay, I see everybody talking about it on Hulu. I see everybody talking about it.
I literally think that I've never seen a TV show that was more perfect, because it's just
Handmaid's Tale,
so good. It's basically like this post-apocalyptic society where it's very dark. I mean, I've almost never seen anything darker, but it's just perfect in my opinion. It's like the cinematography is amazing, the acting is flawless. Like you see people making very hard decisions, but like, you know how in real life, like sometimes in movies and television, it's like the villain is the villain and the good guy is the good guy. But like in real life, it's like good people do messed up things sometimes, and sometimes bad people do good things, and then you're like, you know, you can't. And Handmaid's Tale has a lot of that, where like the characters who were horrible go do something good, and then you're like, oh, like so real. It's flawless. I literally think it's like one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Like I would probably call it one of the best shows of my life. Yeah, it's so good.
I gotta watch it. I see. I never gave it a chance, but I see people talk about it on Hulu. It's always trending on Hulu.
So good. And it gives you a really good depth into like human rights, like because they create like a US where there's like massive like crimes against women and huge human rights violations, but they make it real because it's going on in the US. And so then like all these people are trying to flee to Canada and they're having a hard time going to Canada. And so then like for me, it was like one of the first times that I really was like understood my privilege as an American and really sort of understood like the complications of what it must be like how we view other countries that are like committing human rights abuses against women and how we view those people. And then when you flip it and look at like, well, what if I was that person? It really makes me think. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. All right, that's Handmaid's Tale. Everyone who's watching, let us know your
Handmaid's Tale.
Yep.
I wrote that one.
2018. Okay, Sister K.
I got that one. White Boy Ricky.
Oh yes, White Boy Rick. So good. So good.
Okay, Sister K, what's your number one?
My number one, brother, is my sister. I have slept on this show for a minute. Didn't get into it, but finally I'm like totally hooked. I'm like a crackhead. Shout out to Whitney Houston. So my show that I'm on right now, you know, it's just comedy. It's just comedy. The show that I'm watching right now, that I've been watching heavy, is called Black-ish. Yo, you gotta check out Black-ish. This show with Tracy Ellis Ross as Rainbow, Anthony Anderson as Dre, Larry Fishburne as Pops, and Anthony Anderson and Larry Fishburne are the executive producers of this show. And anybody that watches it, this is what our struggle is. And how we have to identify with ourselves. That's why some black stuff, certain things that other people just not gonna catch. It's some Blackish right there. So
I heard about it,
but
never really watched it. I heard it was good.
It's an excellent show, and they hit on some real topics that is very hard to target on, like with racism, discrimination, real hard topics that sometimes it's hard to slip between the cracks. But they make it happen on Black-ish. It's a good show. You guys got to check it out. Number one.
Tracy Ellis Ross is the GOAT, man. She's so, I want to be her. She's so amazing.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just choosing her. I just think she's fine. So I don't know. I don't watch the show. I just think she's pretty. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Shakir. I'm just saying, I just think she's pretty. I never watched.
She's gorgeous and funny and she's everything. She is like she's everything.
Yes, she is.
Naima says Black-ish is hilarious, and she said something else to me. I'll just let that stay down there. Okay, Shakir, what you got for number one?
My number one is of all time is Power.
You said Power? Oh man, I didn't even think about Power. I didn't think about Power.
Power is the best right now.
Not one.
Power, man, you gotta watch Power. There ain't nothing better than Power on TV. I would have took the Game of Thrones, but it didn't come on this year, so I gotta wait till next year.
Winter is coming.
But besides the Game of Thrones, Power is the best. Oh, you finally got on the Game of Thrones?
No, I'm just mocking you. You
finally got on it, huh?
No, I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I'm just mocking you.
Oh man, boy, you don't want to. You're gonna get addicted to that one. You're gonna stop everything. You're gonna be late on your schoolwork and everything watching that thing. Hey, but Power is good, but the Game of Thrones is a little bit better.
Duly noted.
Mimi said, how could she forget Power? I don't know how I forgot Power too. I'm like, I love Power. My number one show is a show about women's rights, discrimination, racism, but it's in a funny way, and it deals with serious issues every episode, but it's still funny, and it goes by the name of Orange is the New Black. Shout out to Netflix.
Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black is amazing, bro. Shakir, get on it. I'm telling you, Shakir, get on it, bro.
I watched a few shows that I had to stop watching. It was cool though. It was cool. I watched a couple of seasons. Then it was like, okay, I'm tired of seeing the same Orange is Black. I'm tired of seeing like.
I understand. I get it. Yeah.
You just see the same people in jail, the same people doing the same stuff, same scenarios, different characters.
You gotta watch it. It's like the animal.
It's too predictable. It's too predictable for me.
All right.
For all the different faces, right?
Yeah. Shakir. Okay, now this is our last one, y'all. Our last topic, top 5 albums of the year. And we're starting with Shakir. Name of The Office is not 2018. Let it go. Shakir, what do you got for number 5?
The number 5, I have Lil Wayne, the Carter 5.
Hey,
He made my list. Even though a lot of people say he had it wasn't all that good, but to me, I liked it a lot. Even though he might be a little different dated to nowadays rappers, but I still like it. Like when I was in the gym, that's all I listened to was Carter 5. Like,
I'm a
huge
Lil Wayne fan. Huge Lil Wayne fan. Sister K, what you got? Number 5.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I need a little assistance from my seeds with this part because I'm still very old school. I don't do any albums.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just very old school. I listened to the Whispers today.
Okay. Hey.
So my son and sister, brother Quay Sean, assisted me with this. So I had Kanye West, as number 5. Not one of his best albums, but it's still based on my research was still a part of the top 20 of 2018. So we have Kanye West with
Yes, ma'am. I don't know if you watched the show. Anything that you say with Kanye West is always gonna be good with me. So I'm just letting you know. So hey, number 5.
Josh loves it. Yeah, you just made Josh day. You just made his day.
All right, my brother.
Yeah,
I like Kanye. Great again. How about that?
All right, Elisabeth, who you got for number 5?
Number 5,
the hat, but I can say it.
Number 5, I have what's the name? Alt J.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know Alt J Relaxer. They're like I don't know. It's really good. I don't know how to explain it. It's like electronic. It's like somewhat electronic, but they had a lot. It was like really kind of slowed down, grungy, electronic, like dirty underground hip hop in Germany. It's a really interesting vibe. Like if you followed all their albums, like if you listen to all their albums, a lot of their stuff is very mellow. And this album was still super mellow, but it was dark. Like a lot of their other albums have been kind of like happy in this sort of like electronic vibe. And this was really neat because it was very, I don't know, they brought in like hip hop elements and a lot of like underground, like dirty beats. You got to check it out. It's good. It's good. It won't get you hyped.
Okay.
But I was really, really obsessed with it for a while.
And you said Alt J.
Alt J, like ALT-J as in Jefferson.
Okay, absolutely. I'll give it a listen.
Like the keyboard.
Tiana says Tiana Taylor keep the same energy. I was a huge fan of that album. I really like that album. It had great production. I don't know who produced it, but it had an amazing production behind it. Okay, number 5, 21 Savage. I don't know if y'all up on it, but it was amazing. And the album from beginning to end. It has Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, on it. Got J. Cole on it. Got Travis Scott on it. It's a good album. Sister K, don't listen to it because it might be like a little ratchet in the hood, but it's
and it also got LeBron James.
Yeah, I slept on it.
Yeah, like 21 Savage is a little real hood.
It did.
You know what I'm saying, brother Joshua? I said it also got LeBron James in trouble.
Yeah, it did. That's true. That's true.
Okay, Shakir, what you got for number 4?
For me,
we on albums of 2018.
I got Pusha T, Daytona.
Number 4, Daytona. Shakir. Oh, Shakir. Number 4.
I got him at number 4. You don't like him?
No, I like him.
Just because
I like him a lot. I'm saying I don't know how you gave him number 4.
Not this year. This year, I think number 4. Just because he only came up off Drake, so it's like, all right, like. But then his album ended up being really good once you listen to it. Yeah. So I gave him that, but still, I didn't respect him.
Okay. Well, once again,
he came up with
Pusha T, Tiana Taylor, they have some good production, so that maybe that has something to do with the album being so good.
Yeah, because like how many times you gonna go and buy a Pusha T album?
Shakir, let Pusha T live. Elisabeth, what you got for number 4?
Number 4, it's tough. Russ's new album.
Okay. Oh, I like Russ.
I just love Russ.
I like Russ.
I'm like, I love everything that he's about because he's very self-made and I'm a huge fan. So
yeah.
He comes up on Chance the Rapper radio all the time. He comes up on Childish Gambino radios too. So
yes, yeah. I just like him because he's like, I don't know. I just like self-made people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Brandon says not all heroes wear capes. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, Metro Boomin. Yeah, I like Metro Boomin. He's a great producer as well. Okay, my number. Okay, that was number 4 or number 4. My number 4 is Travis Scott. It already went triple platinum.
Oh, okay.
It already went triple platinum. I like Sicko Mode. I like pretty much everything Travis Scott did on the album from the beginning to end. I really like it. I'm a huge fan. I support him. Astro World, Houston, Texas, stand up. Okay, Shakir, what you got for number 3?
We didn't do number 4.
Number 3, I have. Oh yeah, you didn't do your 4. She didn't.
Oh
Josh
yeah.
is. There's
Yeah,
a woman on here, Josh. We can even find out
I
why
didn't
you.
mean to skip you on number 4. Hold on, Brandon.
You don't know Kanye West.
Brandon,
Kanye West.
Thank you for that, Shakir. Brandon, I was being sarcastic the Kanye West. Clearly I know who produced the albums, Brandon. I was being sarcastic.
After Kanye, you just kicked him off.
Thank you, Shakir. Okay, so okay, number 4, what you got?
I got Migos, Culture 2.
Hey,
for
you
number
talking my
4.
language. Talking my language.
Hey, ATL, I know you like that one.
Album that can confuse the masses, where one group of the masses were thinking that the stir fry was going to talking about Chinese food, and the other masses knew it about making dollars. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. That's one of my best tracks on that album. So shout out to the Migos. Culture 2 is why I'm number 4.
Hey, okay, I like the video. It's Atlanta, so of course I'm like the Migos. Shakir, who you got for number 3?
He's muted.
I have number 3. I have Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Carters. I know you didn't like Jay-Z and Beyonce. I know Josh don't like them, but that was my number 3 right there. See, it's more mature album right there. I like mature. You know, I'm at that age now. I can't be going to all them young 21 Savages and all that stuff. I need something to, listen to, something I can relate to. Maybe back there when I was out there, I probably would like 21 Savage, but now it's like, all right. I need to elevate. Yeah, I need to elevate my music. So I have to stop listening to 21 Savage.
So you want to listen to more, you want to hear ape shit more. That's real mature. Hearing, just some ape shit. I get it. Real mature, Shakir. I get it. Elisabeth, what you got for number 3?
Number 3. Oh no, number 3. Leon Bridges.
Okay, put this on. I don't know. Put this on. Who's that?
Oh, Leon Bridges is so good. Leon Bridges is the guy. Are you guys familiar with the Macklemore song that was like drugging?
Yeah.
Leon Bridges sang the hook in that.
Okay.
He's from Fort Worth, Texas. His music is like very vintage sounding. His first album is beautiful. He's like soulful. It sounds like, he has kind of like that vibe from like a very 60s vibe. Gorgeous voice. Okay. His first album is beautiful. His newest album, I adored it. It's really, really good. Leon Bridges. The album is called
loves Leon Bridges. Leon Bridges. I'm writing it down.
Leon Bridges. Good Thing is the name of his newest album. Like a signature song from him. I mean, I recommend his first album massively too. All of his music is phenomenal. Look him up on Instagram too. He dresses really sharp. Like he's just a good looking freaking.
So you like him apparently. So you choose him.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, it's a little biased. It's not the music that she like.
But he's the one who's like, "Doctor, please give me a dose of the American dream." Like as soon as he came out on that song, because I was very hyped about that song. Like I will be a lifetime fan.
Okay. Naima says he's a young Sam Cooke.
Yes. That's exactly what he is. He's so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The viewers know how they know who he is.
They know. It's Leon.
I've never met somebody younger than like 50 named Leon. Okay, so
he's an old soul.
Sister K, who's your number 3?
My son, of course, again had to help me out. He said Nipsey Russell, The Victory Lap.
Okay, Nipsey Russell.
Yes, Nipsey Russell for The Victory Lap was number 3. I had to get a little help on this one.
No. That's good. He's holding it down for LA, and he has good music. I like Hustle and Motivate. It's one of my motivational songs. My number 3 is Post Malone. I don't know if y'all been Post Malone, but the man got hits on top of hits on top of hits. He has stadium anthems. He got Congratulations. He got Better Now. The song was 21 Savage. I just like Post Malone. I think he makes good music. Mm-hmm. Number 2, who you got, Shakir?
I got Cardi B. Cardi
Okay.
B is number 2.
That's
Cardi
my
B,
that's my,
like,
that's my number 2. That's my number 2.
yeah, like she just took over me, man. She came out like she really on top, man. I'm proud of her. She came off the internet, self-made. You know, she really made herself off the internet, and then she ended up blossoming in the rap game. And she been trying to do rap even when she was on Instagram. And for her to get this successful, that's pretty big, man.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
my number
just
2.
straight from the bottom. Yeah, she came straight from the bottom, and now she's there.
Mm.
Absolutely. Okay, Sister K, who you got number 2?
Number 2, we have J. Cole.
Okay, I forgot. J. Cole had a good album. J. Cole had a good album.
Sure, yeah.
J. Cole had a good album.
AOG. So I
Yeah.
can't curse on the, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Now J. Cole had a good album.
So J.
1985.
Cole, of course, talented, amazing, you know, bringing a new reality. You know, he has that old school vibe. He's very creative with his lyrics. J. Cole is a rapper to be reckoned with. So that would be my number 2.
Absolutely. He's great. Elisabeth, what you got for number 2?
This one's hard, but Lizzo. Do you guys know
I'm not up
Lizzo?
on it.
Oh,
Put me on.
dude, Lizzo is so good.
Okay.
Her newest album this year is called Queen Peach. She's just this like, she's this flute playing, thick AF, like badass Black woman who plays the flute, and just like if you go on her Instagram, she'll like take her flute and be like, wait, I'm gonna do it with pen. She'll be like,
What's her name again? What's her name?
What's her name?
Lizzo.
Okay.
She's so good. She's Lizzo Be Eating on Instagram. She's just sassy. She sings songs about like having thick thighs and like, you know, like she's like, I'm working on my
Sound like something I want to watch now. I'm about to
Thank you for that.
Oh no, I'm frozen. Anyways, I can't do it any justice because I'm just like a little white girl, but she's good. Lizzo, so good.
I'm interested now.
Thing when you were moving, Elizabeth. I was like,
Okay, Mimi said J. Cole went platinum with no features. Thank you for that, Mimi. Cold words from the Ville.
Joking love. This is silly.
Naima said
who went platinum with no features?
J. Cole. Okay, Shakir, let's go. This I'll round up, y'all. Everybody let us know what your number 1 is. Naima's number 1 is Invasion of Privacy. Shakir, what's your number 1?
Meek Mill's Champions. Meek Mill's Champions. I'm a huge fan of Meek Mill.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Meek Mill number 1. Like something about he bounced back all the way. You know, he had a hard time. Boy, that jail was the best thing for him, and he so did come back with the champion album. And I like it. I like it a lot. He's talking about something. You know, a lot of people don't talk about nothing when they rap no more. It ain't just about his beast that's knocking. What he's saying is knocking too. So I like Meek Mill's.
Meek Mill number 1. Meek Mill got to. I mean, come on, it got to be considered for something, Grammy or something. It was trending for a lot. Man had a great album. Sister K, what you got for number 1? What's your number 1 album?
He lived up to the hype.
Number 2. Yeah, my mic is off.
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
My number 1, because again, it's gonna go with, and I'm not that big of a fan, but you gotta just give her props on this dude. Because anyone that can get this many record sales, you can really understand anything she's saying on the album. You got to get up for Cardi B with Invasion of Privacy.
Okay.
She
I agree.
Really great hits from I Like It Like That and Be Careful. She did her thing. She put it.
She did true. She did true.
I gave it up to her for number 1 album of the year.
Absolutely. I'm a huge Cardi B fan. She was my number 2. Elizabeth, what you got? I know you're gonna give us somebody we never heard of, so give us number 1.
No, you've heard Childish Gambino.
Okay. I like Childish Gambino.
You just can't argue. Also, just like This Is America alone was
yes.
Just
you gotta do the dance.
I can't do it. But can we? I just have to take a second. He's just everything. Like in the video. I know I'm going into the video, not the whole album, but like just in that video alone, he was like vicious and savage and funny and like had dance. Like it was. I was like, how can all this brilliance be happening in a single?
Yeah, he had a very long torso too.
Yes,
very long tour, so I was a little confused at first.
It was real long.
Yeah, a little
But
exercise it wouldn't help.
it was so well done on like that whole song, the whole album of like just how America is so crazy.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, I'm on Instagram. Hey. You know, like there's
That's true.
all these
Right.
things and like and everybody's just like, oh, is my selfie good? Like he
Yeah,
really
that's
yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so Childish Gambino. Mimi says Invasion of Privacy has no skips. My number one album is the same as Yahweh's number one album, Pusha T, Daytona. I think it was the album of the year. I think it caused so much controversy. I just think
you didn't even pick Meek Mill's on your list.
No, I mean it was all right. It was at the end of the year. I like Meek Mill. But nah, Pusha T number one, bro. Pusha T number one, man. The man held it down.
There's always compulsion in Islam, brother. You can't force them to like it, brother.
Yeah.
Add it on the list.
Seven songs. Seven songs and got nominated for a Grammy with 7 songs. That's Pusha T. 7 songs nominated for a Grammy with 7 songs. Like that's unheard of.
That's
I gotta give Pusha T for album of the year. Okay, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching.
The album cover alone caused a bunch of controversy. The album cover alone.
Absolutely.
That was I believe
Whitney
Whitney
Houston.
Houston's bathroom.
Yeah, so that was good. Okay, Sister K, say goodbye to everybody for us, please, for everybody who's watching.
So he got. So you saying he got a lot of help?
Joshua, Brother Muhammad, here for allowing us to come on the show. And also, if you can, I have a YouTube channel that I do shows called my show's called Who Did the Do, where I interview celebrity stylists. And I interviewed Kenny Duncan, who did the hair for Creed. He did the movie Creed. And it's a good show where I travel interviewing celebrity stylists. It's called Who Did the Do. Google Khadijah Davis. We have about 10 episodes we travel from Atlanta to LA. And it's a great show. So check it out. Who Did the Do? And thank you, Brother Joshua, for allowing
I didn't know that.
The show. I really
appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. Okay, Elizabeth, say goodbye to everybody. Let us know.
Farewell, everyone. Thank you so much, Joshua, for having me on. It was I had a really good time. You can find me. Just Google my name. I'm easy to find. Elizabeth Donaldson. No, really, like my website's ElisabethDonaldson.com. My Instagram's Elizabeth.Donaldson. I made myself easy to find. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
We thank you. We thank you very much. And we look forward to
you. Yeah.
I look forward to being clear with you one day as well. Shakir.
That's right.
Say goodbye to everybody.
All right, then. I hope y'all found some new shows like I did. I found a lot of new shows and new movies on here. You know, it's interesting. Usually I know everything that Josh be saying. This time I'm really, Ozark, he got me with the Ozark. I'm pretty happy to learn new shows. I hope y'all find the new shows y'all can watch as well. Thank you for having me, Jay.
Thank you. Shakir put me on the Animal Kingdom. Elizabeth with the Leon Bridges. And
White Boy Ricky for me.
Sister K, you put us on. My sister, Sister K, my sister said she's gonna subscribe to your channel, and I'm gonna subscribe to your YouTube channel as well. I want to thank all of you. Man, I want to thank all of you all, and I just want to we'll put it on YouTube and I'll text you all the link. Thank everybody for watching. You all have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Good night.